I just finished Twisted Love by Anna Huang, and I want to talk about it. So overall, I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Of course, Anna Huang is a phenomenal writer, and I really did enjoy this book. Did not expect the mystery thriller aspect of it. I thought that was really cool. Definitely very unique and different from any romance I've ever read. I like that added suspense. It really keeps you hooked to the book. And there was 2 twists in this book. The first one definitely did not see coming. The second one wasn't really a surprise. How it all played out was good as well. Felt like their love connection went a little bit fast. It was like one moment you could feel the sexual tension, and then all of a sudden she's telling him that she loves him. So that was the only thing. I didn't really feel the love connection right off the bat between Alex and Ava. However, when it started getting to the middle, to the end of the book, I could see how much Alex would do anything to protect her. So basically, Twisted Love follows Ava. She's experiencing nightmares and has this memory of the past that she just can't seem to fully remember. And then her older brother Josh is leaving the country, so he asks Alex to watch over his baby sister for him. Alex definitely does. And then Alex kind of has a secret past of his own as well. And I thought that was very interesting how it all played out. And even in the beginning of the book, it alludes to a really bad memory that he's having, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? What's happening? I really did enjoy the suspenseful aspect of the book. I thought that was very interesting to put in a romance story. It kind of gave me, somebody else said this too, and it was exactly what I thought. It gave me dark romance mafia vibes, if that makes any sense. This book really made me excited about Bridget and Reese's story. I really want to know what happens between those two. And I was like this with the If Love series. I'm reading the If Love series and I'm like, what about Sammy and Olivia? I want to know about Sammy and Olivia. Hello. This book really got me excited and anticipating Twisted Games because I really want to know what happens between Bridget and Reese. I also didn't expect there to be a princess, and Bridget's a princess, and I'm like, ooh, queen, let's go. I have a prediction. I do think my favorite character overall is going to end up being Jules. I love her sassiness. I love it. The way I envision her, she just seems like the greatest friend of all time. I love the sisterhood between all 4 of them. Ava, Stella, Bridget, and Jules. I love that sisterhood and that bond and how they would do anything for each other. I love when good women represent good women. And phenomenal. That sisterhood bond, you could feel it. I felt the sisterhood bond more than I felt the romance between Alex and Ava. Is that weird? Okay, my prediction is Jules is going to be my favorite character, but that could change. And also, my plan or my goal after I read the entire series is to rank my favorite couples like I did with the If Love series. So I'm excited about that as well. Overall, like I said, a 3 out of 5 stars. I think it's just because I didn't feel the chemistry right away with Ava and Alex, but I do appreciate the man that he is and the man that he became because of his love for her. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. And the way that he would do anything to protect her. If he wanted to, he would. And he proves that time and time again throughout this book. Also, I love the nickname he gave her. I thought that was so sweet and romantic that he calls Ava Sunshine. That is so cute. So overall, really, really good book. I am so excited to start the next one. If you've read Twisted Love or the Twisted Love series, let me know your thoughts in the comments. This book, yes. I started the Twisted Love series. I already have a video posted about my review on Twisted Love. That one, I didn't really feel a love connection between Alex and Ava, but this with Bridget and Reese, I felt that love connection. This was so good. It follows Bridget, who is a princess, and her brother abdicated from the throne because he fell in love with someone that he wouldn't have been allowed to marry if he was going to become king after their grandfather. Bridget is next in line. And of course, we've got the sunshiny princess Bridget, and then we have the grumpy bodyguard Reese. And let me tell you, you could feel the love growing between these two and how much he wanted to protect her. Also, there's an age gap. They're 10 years apart. I actually did not know that. They are 10 years apart. Let me tell you, the twist in this, there's two twists. The first one, mind blown. Like, I didn't expect it at all. And I loved it. I ate this book up. I read it in a day. I literally ate this book up. See, I knew I was going to love Bridget and Reese's story. I already knew it. Sure enough, heck yes. Now, I am nosy and I want to know what happens with Josh and Jules, because obviously that one looks like it's going to be an enemies to lovers trope. So I'm really curious to see how it turns out. This one's definitely Sunshine and Grump. I would give this book a 4 out of 5. It's so good. If I had to choose between this and Twisted Love, I would 100% choose this story. Reese Larson, the man that you are. The man that you are. Like, ladies, if he wanted to, he would. There was even one scene where he did something romantic and he gave Bridget a gift. I'm not going to say what it was, but oh my God, the way that it made my heart swell. The way that it made my heart swell. And the ending of this was so good too. And the bonus chapter, make sure you read that bonus chapter. Okay? Please read that bonus chapter, because anyone that really, really, really loves animals, it's going to make your heart melt. And me as a vet tech, the bonus chapter had my whole heart. Like, seriously, my whole heart. So I highly recommend reading this one. I cannot wait to read book 3. That one is Twisted Hate. And that one's going to be about Josh and Jules. Josh is Ava's brother from the first book. And then Jules is the fiery redhead BFF. So I am excited to read it. I just wanted to, I don't have my tabs with me, so unfortunately I wasn't able to tab the book, but I just had to talk about this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I'm not going to lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of Twisted Love, which is the first book. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, but this, absolutely love. Absolutely love. I think my best friend said this is her favorite book out of all of them. However, I am excited to see the story between Josh and Jules, and I'm excited to see the story between Stella and Christian. So, and also the spice was spicing. The spice was definitely spicing. So if you like that, this is the series for you. Okay. Finished Twisted Hate a few days ago by Anna Huang, and I want to talk about it. I do not understand why this book and Josh get so much hate. I absolutely love this book. I ate it up, gobbled it. I really, really enjoyed this book. Twisted Hate follows Josh and Jules, and if you've already read the first 2 books, you already know that Josh and Jules cannot stand each other. However, Jules is best friends with Ava, who is Josh's sister. So Jules ain't going anywhere. End up making an arrangement. Jules is becoming a lawyer. Josh is becoming a doctor, and they end up in the same facility. End up making an arrangement where instead of friends with benefits, they're enemies with benefits. No strings attached. And of course, they end up falling in love. I really enjoyed the banter with this one, and I could feel the love connection between these two. Unfortunately, with Ava and Alex in Twisted Love, I couldn't really feel it. With Bridget and Reese, 100%. Josh and Jules, by far, won me over. Oh my gosh. The way they fall in love is just, I really, really resonated with that. Like, felt the connection with that. Also, I felt the love between Alex and Ava more in this than I did the first book. I know that's weird, but that's my opinion. I'm sorry. I would give this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I honestly really, really enjoyed it. It was hard for me to put this book down. I just wanted to keep finding out what was going on. And of course, there's a couple twists and turns as there are like the first 2 books, hence the twisted. I've already started Twisted Lies, of course. I cannot wait to see what happens in Twisted Lies. I'm very excited about Christian and Stella. Twisted Hate, I also love the little Easter eggs sprinkled here and there that are from the If Love series. If you know, you know. That made my heart happy. Once I finish Twisted Lies, I will do a video ranking the couples like I did with the If Love series. So I'm very excited about that too. It is official. I have finished Twisted Lies. So therefore, I have finished the entire Twisted Love series. And now I want to talk about it. Twisted Lies follows Christian Harper and Stella Alonso. So Christian is a head of Harper Securities. We first met him, I believe, in Twisted Lies. Twisted Games. We met him in Twisted Games, sorry. He worked with Reese, or was ahead of Reese. So that's when we first meet Christian Harper, but now we get to learn about his love story with Stella. Christian is cold. He is known to be a grumpy, of course it's like a grumpy sunshine fake dating trope. He's known to be cold and not believe in love. However, he has this obsession / fixation on Stella Alonso, who is social media famous, but is thriving and hoping to become a fashion designer. End up fake dating because she wants to gain more followers, so he comes into the picture and offers to be her fake boyfriend. She signs a contract and it's supposed to be completely fake, no feelings involved. Unfortunately, that is not so. They end up falling hopelessly in love with each other. Out of all of the books, this one has the best plot, in my opinion. There's a stalker element in it involving Stella, and it also gives a little bit mystery to Christian as well, because we don't know everything about him just yet and like his past and what he's gone through. There is that mystery element there. I did really enjoy their story. I didn't feel the love connection quite as strongly as I wanted to. I did appreciate their story though, and as I said, this is my favorite plot out of all the books. I feel like there was a lot going on, but in a good way. It was well written. Call me delusional, but I feel like Christian was her guardian angel. He was just like this grumpy guardian angel, and she was just this sweet, shy, sunshiny girl who like just wanted to accomplish her goals despite her family just being cruel to her regarding her aspirations. They just never seem to agree. And I do love that her and her family kind of, you see the relationship of them kind of grow toward the end as well. I loved how protective Christian was over Stella. I just thought that was beautiful. Let's call me delusional. I felt like he was the guardian angel. I really liked that aspect. I don't know what it is about the grumpy sunshine tropes, but I'm very weak for them. Very, very weak for them. And enemies to lovers. So enemies to lovers and grumpy and sunshine tropes, I'm gonna be weak for it, in all honesty. I would rate this book maybe a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Anna Huang is a wonderful writer. I don't really tend, like, I'm mostly a thriller girly, but I really do enjoy her romance books. I think they're really good. In the next video regarding the Twisted Love series, I'll be ranking them from my least to my most favorite couples. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope that you will enjoy the next video. See you next time. I just finished the Twisted Love series, and I want to rank the couples from my least to my most favorite. Really did enjoy this series. I really did. It's very different from what I normally read. Many know I'm a huge fan of thrillers. My best friend Len has already read this series, and now her and I can finally talk about it. So I'm really excited. Before I start this ranking, I know some people are gonna judge me. This is just my personal opinion. Please don't hate me. I truly do love all the characters. Just because a couple may be ranked on the bottom does not mean I didn't like them. Of course I did. It's just, I personally probably just didn't resonate with them as well as the others. Last but truly not least, Alex and Ava from book 1, Twisted Love. I did not feel the love connection right away with them. I felt Alex and Ava's love connection more so further on in the series. That's when it really started to resonate with me. I did appreciate the twists and the turns in this book. I thought it was really cool to kind of have a thriller / suspense element to this romance. I thought that was really unique. I do love Alex and Ava, but like I said, I felt more of their bond further in the books. Otherwise, very well written, very good start to the series. So I would put Alex and Ava for third. Christian and Stella. I said this before in my previous video talking about Twisted Lies. I truly see Christian as like the grumpy guardian angel. Call me delusional, but grumpy guardian angel for Stella, this sweet, shy girl who just wants to slay her goals. And I loved that trope. And the fake dating trope in this kind of added more to it. And also like the mystery suspense also added to this regarding Stella and what she was going through. I did not feel their love connection immediately. I did feel it more towards the end. In that bonus chapter talking about their daughter, I just thought that was precious. Also, one thing I loved about this book, I forgot to mention it in the review, is I love how Anna Huang ends like the series with the final book where she tells you what all the couples are doing, where they're at now. I love that. So the ending of this was so beautiful. So beautiful. To be honest, the next two in a way are like a tie to me because I really love these two couples with all that I have in me. And I know some people are going to judge me, okay? Okay. Second couple, Josh and Jules from Twisted Hate, which is book 3 in the series. Josh is Ava's brother and Jules is Ava's best friend. So it's like falling in love with your best friend's brother kind of trope. Also, it's enemies to lovers, and I am very weak for enemies to lovers tropes. I just don't know what it is. That and Grumpy Sunshine tropes are my ultimate top tier books, okay? The banter in this is my ultimate favorite. So Twisted Lies is my favorite plot. Twisted Hate has my favorite banter. Absolutely love the banter between Josh and Jules. I just think Jules is so witty with her sense of humor, and she's just so feisty and sassy, and I just love it. Like, Jules is the kind of best friend we all should strive to have. She's just not afraid. She's just not afraid to speak her mind, and that's what I love about her. In Falling in Love, I felt that love connection. I felt that love connection between Josh and Jules immediately. It was so beautiful. How they went from absolutely could not stand each other and you could feel that immense hatred, but how they started kind of changing their mind was just beautiful. Absolutely second favorite couple. Now for the number 1 spot, my favorite couple out of the whole Twisted Love series, and no, it's not a surprise. From Twisted Games, Reese and Bridget is book 2 of the series. My absolute favorite couple. I felt the love connection with these two from beginning to end of this book. Beginning, during, and end of this book. I love the grumpy bodyguard times princess, soon to be queen trope. And their story is so unique to me. I just love how like it was set in a different place and how she didn't know what she was going to do because her brother abdicated the throne. So now she's next in line. And I just love how Reese knew how to like keep her calm. And I just thought it was so beautiful. And like them getting married and him proposing. This and the throne scene. Do we want to talk about that throne scene? The library scene? Don't we want to talk about that library scene? Because I'm tempted. Otherwise, top tier, my favorite couple. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the Twisted Love series, let me know down in the comments who your favorite couples are.